Hello, welcome to Kristen's Fun with Nails. A lot of you have been waiting for this video. I'm going to show you my method for rehydrating or your dried out Color Street strips. Sometimes what we like to do with the leftovers is put them back in the plastic and then seal it with a hair straightener. I do have to tell you that these are marketed and made to be a one-time use product. They are not made to be saved. So they do not guarantee that they're going to last for another manicure later on down the road. But that being said, a lot of us have had good luck with being able to reseal them. Some people, I don't. Some people also put them in the freezer. After they seal them up, they put them in the freezer. When they want them, they pull them out, they warm them back up to room temperature, and then they say they go on even better. So all of those are little tricks you can use to help them stay good. But even if I seal them up right away, I have occasionally had them where they get dried out. When I developed this method, I had a set that I had only used 2 strips out of. And I wanted to do a manicure and pedicure with it. And when I went to go put it on, they were like literally, they were crunchy to where they would just break apart, and they were not sticky at all. And I didn't want to throw away the set. So I'm like, okay, I had heard about these methods. I'm like, all right, I need to sit down and figure this out because I'm not going to throw these away. The steam method seemed like a lot of work to me. And some people, I guess, take the nail polish remover and like paint it on the back of the strip, which is fine. But this is what I came up with. This is what works for me. I actually put these strips that I'm going to use here out about a couple hours ago. So hopefully they're dried out enough. I only saved what I needed, so I can't test them by breaking them apart. But hopefully it'll be good. So, and either way, even if they aren't totally dried out and crunchy, at least you'll see the method. You'll see what works. I have only done it so far with the glitters. Well, I guess I did try it on the solids once and it worked. I think you wouldn't dip it quite as much in the nail polish remover though. If they're really dried out and crunchy like that first set that I used, I would dip twice if I were you, okay? So this is what I did. I took a little bowl and I used acetone. Normally, I use Mineral Fusion's nail polish remover or another nourishing nail polish remover that is better for the health of your nails. But the reason I use the acetone is because it doesn't have the oils in it. And for this, I didn't want oils on it because I don't want to put any oils on my nails or on my strips because then they're not going to last as long, okay? Some people the Mineral Fusions might work just fine. I don't know. I haven't tried it. But that's why I used this. I already took the clear coat off of these strips because I wanted them to dry out to show you. So I'm going to go ahead. This is what I did. I take it off the backing. It feels a little bit dried out. And then you put it back on the backing, but you want to leave enough room for your nail, okay? More than enough room to cover that nail. And then what I did is I poured a little bit in here. I'm going to slash it all around. Here, let me move you down so you can see better. There we go. So slash it all around so that you got a nice coating on the bottom, okay? But it just a real thin. Then I'm going to tip it so that my puddle is down in the corner there. And then I'm going to put the strip down, sticky side down, okay, on the spot that does not have the puddle. Just one quick little dip should do it. If they're really dried out, you may want to do it twice, okay? And then you're just going to put them on like you normally would. Now, some say to wait a minute. I mean, if they're really dried out, you might have to, I think with those other ones, I might have waited like just a couple seconds, not long. There we go. They're working good. Just gonna kind of cut that there. Now, I purposely am doing 2 regular nails, and then I'm going to do my thumbs because everybody knows the thumbs are the hardest. A lot of people, when they do demos, they skip the thumbs. I try to include them as much as I can so that you can see how to do them because I don't want you to get to your thumbs and then struggle. So then you're going to take that. Again, these could be a lot crunchier than what they are, but you'll get the idea. Put that in, you slash it around so you got a light layer down there. Just dip it in. If you need to, give it a second to dry to soften up. And if you do need to, if it's real dry, you might want to do that twice, okay? Like I said, I've had these sitting out for a while so that I could show you this, but I couldn't. It's hard when you're just looking at them in their little packages to know which ones are going to be dried out and which ones aren't. Obviously, when I package them hoping that they're not going to be dried out, right? First time I've ever actually tried to dry out my strips was today. So, just kind of put that together. I don't really know if I like those colors together very much, but this was my plan, so this is what I'm going to do for now. I'll probably change it later, knowing me. Okay. The blue here, this is called Ice Castle. And then what I did was I did hot pink, Are You Madriding Me? Underneath, Are You Paint the Town? And so I did Paint the Town over top, which I do like that by itself. I was hoping to bring out the blue with the Ice Castle, but I'm not so sure they go together, so I don't know. Anyway, I'm going to slash this around. Dip it in the bottom here. Give it a second. And then just put it on. I'm almost to the last one. Hold on. When I get to my last one, I can't use my thumb, so that's the one you want to see. Now, when I do get to the last one, I broke that nail. I kind of fixed it with super glue and a tea bag. And I did do a video on that, but I haven't posted it yet, I don't think. So hopefully it'll be up by the time you want it, and hopefully you won't need it. But if you need to fix a break, it works pretty good. Okay, again, just dip it, just like you normally would. And then just pop it on. Okay, so I'm going to fold that across the top there. Give it a second to kind of dry. Sometimes I'll go ahead and just put all these on before I actually perforate the top. So I'm going to actually use this soft tipped cuticle stick edge there to kind of work as my thumb for me, because I like to give it a little bit of extra. Now, the reason that your strips come with a nail file is so that you can file that edge. Now, what I normally do is wait until tomorrow, until my strips have dried completely, before I file that edge. I say tomorrow, it might be an hour from now. I don't always do things the way you're supposed to, but now, if this was overhanging, any of them, and I didn't want to use my thumb, because this one actually fit pretty good, and it covered up that crack really well, but you would use your soft-sided cuticle stick, run it along the edge really well, kind of, you know, push down your strip really good. Then I use the other edge to go through and I put it right in that corner, right in that crack, and then I wiggle it just a little bit to perforate the strip, and then I use my tweezers to pull that off. Okay, that's how I would normally do my thumb when I didn't have a thumb to use, or any of your fingers if you don't want to use your thumb for some reason. Okay, I did have somebody ask that once, is what do I do if I don't want to be digging with my thumbnail on my other nails? Okay, well, this method might work better for them. It might be more gentle. So if you guys have any questions, let me know. Happy, whatever. I don't even know why I said that. But thank you so much, and have fun with nails. Bye-bye.